Well, hello.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome to Making the Hot Tag. I am wearing the type of hair I would wear if I was a wrestling star. This is my wrestling hair.
Now, only a wrestler, or if you were a ref too? Is that your ref hair?
Oh, maybe. No, I think if I was a ref, I would do the pig buns. Right?
Okay,
like where
right.
you don't pull them all the way through and they're
Right.
like little poof
Yep.
balls. I think I would do that. But this would get a lot of swinging action
True.
while I was doing moves without it hanging in my face.
Punching people in the face.
Right. So I decided, I'm wearing my wrestling hair today.
I'm always wearing my wrestling hair.
Right. This is like super wrestling hair. Okay. All right. So we're drinking out of Asian cups.
Yeah.
I'm saying Asian because I don't know their actual, I don't know if it's Chinese, Japanese style. I don't.
Right.
So somewhere in Asia, they belonged to my mother-in-law, and she had a whole collection of them, and now they're mine. And I thought, we'll drink out of them.
Yes, and so we fill them out with vodka and
Simpson Springs, or was it a different brand?
I didn't.
So we went to this local place that has all kinds of crazy fun sodas made like locally. So we got a super orangey looking orange soda. Like
Which
when
is
you
funny
had when
because
you were a kid.
it kind of it browned a little bit.
See, I feel like it looks really orangey in mine. I think you're looking at the reflection off the blue.
Okay, that
Do you know what I mean? Like I think the blue is changing what
okay.
you see. Because look at the difference in the two.
Yeah, it does look a bit. Okay.
Right. So anyway,
Problem solved.
it looked really yummy in the bottle. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's orange soda and vodka.
Okay, ready?
Strawberry vodka.
Mm.
And the soda's tasty.
Ooh, it's very orangey.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I put a decent, like a shot worth of vodka.
I can't really taste the vodka
No.
at all. So that's fun.
We're in for some good times.
Yes. All right, what are we watching? Speaking of good times.
So we're taking it in a bit of a different direction than we did last week.
Okay.
Last week was a bit more grounded, a bit more technical.
Mm-hmm.
This
A
week,
bit more sexy.
a bit more sexy.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mhm.
This week, I know you're. I'm not going to quiz you on the spot, but your favorite tag team are the Young Bucks.
I was actually able to say that this time, so I'm very disappointed you didn't ask me.
All right. Well, next week,
Mm-hmm.
the question's always there.
Mm-hmm. Although, would we say it's my favorite now, or would we say
MSP.
MSP?
That's a good question. I think for the time being, just because the number of Young Bucks matches you've seen.
True. So it started
but-
with my love of Danger Kid, and because he's part of MSP, I like MSP.
True.
So yeah, all right. So
Anyway, so the point is,
there's a point.
yeah, yes,
I'm sweaty. Is
yeah,
it hot?
it is hot.
Ugh.
I'm wearing long pajama pants, so
Mhm.
that's my issue.
I have to take my sweatshirt off. Keep going.
Okay, so if I look off camera, you know why.
Right, I'm going to be right back.
Okay, so
Oof.
the Young Bucks style is based off. I think I've mentioned this before. Several different styles, but a big one is luchador style.
Yes.
So the high flying, the flipping, based at the Mexican style of wrestling.
Right.
One of the biggest names in luchador is Rey Mysterio Jr.
I've seen him. Yes.
He's been in the WWF for a long, long time.
Okay, I feel like I know that name.
You probably have. Like he's been used as promotion for kids. Like he's very much a role model for kids.
Okay.
But he's basically the United States innovator of the flipping style. I mean, it's arguable, but a lot of people would agree.
Would give him credit for
Yes.
that. Yeah.
And he's going against Will Ospreay, who we have seen before. One match, he fought the masked guy who looked like he was wearing a bandito mask.
Yep.
And Will Ospreay is also very much a high flyer, so...
Like the bird, Osprey.
Yes. So he's basically wrestling his mentor, in a way.
Kicking his butt.
You've already picked favorites?
I don't know. I haven't yet.
Okay.
All right, I'm holding your pillow up forever. You're
All right,
taking forever. 3, 2, 1,
play!
All right, your pillow's ready.
All right, let's see if I can.
It's very anticlimactic when you still do some fiddling after I say play.
Well, I'm
Could
turning
you
up the
work
volume.
on that?
No.
Fine.
Well, I'm gonna sit up real quick so I can get the thing away. Just calling my spot. So this is Will Ospreay.
Uh-huh. Yes, I remember now. He likes to wear those things that I hate when guys at the gym wear. The sleeveless hooded things.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah. He looks a little bit like a Ninja Turtle with that thing on the front. It looks like a turtle thing.
The shell? Like
yeah. Like the design that's on the belly of a shell. Oh.
Wow, he's not a fan of the ref.
That was aggressive. It also looks a little bit like Sexy Medieval Night, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're buying a Halloween costume for Medieval Night, but it's sexy.
Sexy.
Right, so it has no sleeves and it's a
little bit more revealing.
A little more revealing than chainmail.
So I when I was putting this together, didn't think you'd like this venue because it's way too big.
Oh, I don't like it one bit.
Way too big.
Yeah. There's definitely not a bar mitzvah happening after this, or a wedding, or a, first communion,
or Little League awards,
right, or a 50th birthday party. So
for your coworker,
right? I really much prefer that, but this is a little cool.
Right. I mean, in order to get a Rey Mysterio match, it does have to be a little bit bigger since he's a bit more popular than most.
Yes, I see. R-E-A. I mean R-E-Y, not R-A-Y.
Correct.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, he looks like he's wearing a chicken mask.
You're not wrong.
That does not look Mysterio at all. It looks like a chicken mask.
Well, I think someone else did this, Penta L0. He's wearing a mask over his mask.
His mask.
Yeah. But yeah, the over mask looks really bird-like.
It looks like a chicken. Tell me I'm going to like the mask underneath better. I'm not a huge mask fan anyway. But,
no, you're not.
But occasionally... His pants also look like too big and baggy for, like, he doesn't look wrestly. Is that a word?
Yeah, I mean, wrestly. I know what you're trying to say. But yeah, his whole thing is always because, in Mexico, he's, everyone's tiny. Well, that's, a majority of the wrestlers are smaller. Whereas once he started wrestling in America, he was well undersized.
This looks like hotel scrubs. I mean, hospital scrubs on his, for his pants. All right, now that mask looks like it doesn't fit him.
Well, I mean, it doesn't fit his whole head. He has the
no,
crap.
I don't mean that. I mean, like, down here, it's cut to go on his jawline.
Right.
And it keeps sneaking a little bit above his jawline. So it looks like when he had it made, it fit him, and then he gained some weight.
Possible.
Is he chewing gum? Spit out your gum. You don't chew gum in the ring. Ugh. And I can see Mysterio's penis. This is not.
Wow, we're
not off to a good start.
I thought you were gonna like this one.
Well, maybe I will in a bit, but right now I've got a lot to complain about.
Yeah, you're unpacking everything.
Don't you think that chewing gum, you might as well say I'm not really wrestling?
True.
True. Because that would be dangerous. Oh, that was fun. That kick his leg out from him. Now, I know that wrestlers come in all sizes, and some are super fit, and some are just big.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But you got to agree, well, you don't have to agree, but I'm hoping you agree, that Mysterio looks like a dude who's just recently gained some weight. It doesn't quite fit in his whole thing.
Well, I think I started to say it, but yeah, his whole thing was just being undersized, and in WWE, he's fighting guys that are like 6'5", 6'6", 275. So he's always overmatched, and I'm guessing, I don't know if it was his own decision or with the encouragement of others to start putting on mass.
But it doesn't look like I can see it in his arms. His arms are big. But it looks like, when somebody's muscular and in good shape, and then this is really fun. That's really fun. Sorry, I have to stop long enough to say that was really fun. He looks like somebody who's in good shape and then put on some COVID weight.
Okay.
And it's like a pad over his...
Right.
Like he doesn't quite fit in his stuff. That's what it looks like to me. I just hate his outfit completely. Ospreay, is that his name?
Yep.
He's super fun and flippy.
Yes, he is.
Still don't like that he was chewing gum. But I definitely like his outfit better.
The sexy knight.
Yeah, I mean, it's silly, but I love armbands. Like, what's their purpose other than, like, showing off your muscles, right? But it's like, they put them on like, like they have a purpose,
right? Well, it's like the Ultimate Warrior when he had the tassels tied really tight around his bicep to... show him off.
Oh, God. I have to root for Ospreay just because I so hate Mysterio.
Just because of his outfit?
Everything. I don't like his... how he fakes things. I feel like I see it. I don't know. I don't like him. Although that was cool. See, every time I say I don't like somebody, they do something cool. Both of those moves, I will say, I am impressed with those moves.
Okay.
But just in general, like I want to tell him, your outfit doesn't match your stuff. Like, and it's like silly putty colored. It's like flesh colored.
Yeah, it's a weird pink.
It's like, ew. He needs a new stylist. Those pants are awful. They're baggy in the leg, but every time he bends even a little, they tighten around his butt. Like they don't fit quite right. So, in this particular fight, where were they on the card? Do you know?
This is the main event.
Okay.
So it's, you see in the corner there, it says World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've gathered, it's a tournament where they invite a wrestler from each country to participate in this tournament.
Okay. Oh.
So Ospreay represents
He just
England.
kicked him in the nuts.
He did. I saw that.
That seems like that's that was a double kick to the nuts. Yeah. Isn't that like illegal?
It should be, yes.
What are you acting like you got kicked in the shin? You got it right in the nuts, buddy.
He was doing the El Generico.
Yeah.
So Ospreay represents England. Mysterio represents Mexico.
Okay.
This was the main event because Rey Mysterio is probably the reason why everyone
showed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my glass is making a lot of noise.
Clank, 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 clank.
This looks like they're playing chicken in the pool.
Or they're about to.
Yeah. That move didn't make sense to me at all. That was a good move. It took a lot of setup for like nothing to happen. I hate that.
It's a roll up. It's a pin attempt.
I
mean, I get what you're saying. Going from off someone's shoulders to
right, like, and what it took to get them up on it, and trying not to show that you're climbing into it and making it seem like they're putting you there against your will. That's hard enough. It's hard enough to do that on the buckle. Never mind on your own shoulders. Again, that was fun. You're right. I do like the stuff where they get out of each other's way by jumping over each other, under each other. I do respond to that. I like that. Yeah. So you call that high flyers, the ones
Yes, correct.
People who do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. High flyers, aerial wrestlers.
So England boy Ospreay
Mm-hmm.
looks like an actor, and I can't put my finger on it. Ryan Gosling?
No, I wouldn't say Ryan Gosling.
Somebody in that little rat pack. Somebody in that little group.
I think I know who you're thinking of. I can't fully picture him.
Anyway, I keep thinking that when I look at him. You're not drinking your drink.
How far are you? Wow.
Wow.
All right.
The orange soda is really good. Okay, so I haven't noticed yet a advantage one way or the other yet. Like, I haven't noticed the pattern. Like,
right. Well,
it seems like it's move to move rather than a big chunk of time of it being one person.
Right, because this is more of I think I've mentioned this in other matches, a showcase match. Where,
right. That's fun.
Yeah. One-handed cloverleaf.
I love that I just, like that's a cool thing. One-handed cloverleaf. Frog leaf. Like, I would how long did it take to learn all of those terms? Like, it's a lifetime of watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know any of them.
Well, so that submission was made famous by a guy named Dean Malenko who used it a lot, who I watched a lot while growing up. And so the announcer would always make a point to say say Texas Cloverleaf whenever he applied it. So it just became.
Yeah, but you're pretty fluent in wrestling language.
I do, well, yeah, I do watch a lot. A lot.
That's okay because I watch serial killers. So
right.
I don't know which.
I was going to say
worse.
Christmas Carol versions of Christmas
That
Carol.
too. I watch every version of the Christmas Carol and serial killers. So I'm now having a thought that we need to do a version of Christmas Carol where Scrooge is a serial killer. What do you think?
Well, would Scrooge be the serial killer, or would the twist be like Cratchit is? Or that Marley's not actually dead and is the killer?
I think Scrooge would be the serial killer and that the ghost would be ghosts of his past victims and he somehow decides to stop serial killing at the end. Maybe.
I like how serial killing is now its own verb and not just killing.
Serial killing. Yeah, I have a thing about that or any true crime stuff or cult shows about cults.
Oh, cults? That's new.
That's just my backup, like if I'm out of...
If you're out of crime drama material.
So my number one is documentaries about serial killers.
Yep.
Then dramatized stuff about serial killers.
Okay.
Then really well-written drama shows that are fiction that are about serial killers.
Okay.
Like Criminal Minds
Criminal
or
Minds,
something like that. Or all of the English ones that I watch on BritBox. And then that was really fun.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow. That's getting your money's worth if you come and see that.
Yeah.
Okay, followed by then it's cult, true stories of cults.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
Especially if they all end up dead at the end. But yeah, that's kind of the way. And then British game shows. So
It's a respectable tier system.
I think British game shows might come before cult shows.
I mean, I really like the British game shows.
British game shows are really fun. They don't call them game shows. They call them panel shows. Oh, that was a perfect opportunity to bite a penis.
I knew that's where you were going.
I'm just one of these days we're going to see it happen. One of these days.
And that's the end of the show.
Right, and then that's it. We've got nowhere else to go. So.
So close.
So close.
Close up on Ray's butt.
What's the other Ryan's name? So there's Ryan Gosling, and then there's Ryan...
Philippe?
No. He looks a little bit like Ryan Gosling. His name, and people get him confused all the time. Ryan... Somebody out there watching this is like screaming it at their computer.
Yell louder. I can't hear you.
Anyway, it might be him. I don't know.
Do you know what movie this other Ryan's
No,
been in?
I can't remember any of them because you know how I get when I'm put on the spot?
Yes. Whoa.
Bite him in the bum. Bite him in the bum. Wow.
You know you're going to text me at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I
Be
am.
like, I remember the Ryan.
Yep, I will. Who's married to Emma Stone?
I don't know.
You're useless.
Don't you have your phone?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I always do. It's always here. If you look back at past episodes, it's always right here, and it's not there.
Right.
I know. I don't know.
All right, so find out next week.
Right. Okay, and wow! I'm not sure, honestly, thinking about it, that as impressive as those moves are. Oh, that was some show-offy flipping around. That was unnecessary flipping. There should be a call for that, right? Unnecessary flipping, like extra.
The ref goes minus 3 points
for unnecessary flipping. That was like showing off, but very impressive. So I was going to say, after all of this time watching all of these matches, I'm not sure anything will make me go, oh, or ooh, as much as the guy slamming into the pole at the one we saw in person. Like, I think even if I saw that on something you showed me rather than in person, I would still respond that way. It was like something out of a cartoon, the way he went splat, froze there for a moment, and then slid down the pole.
Yep.
Right? It was like something out of a cartoon.
Just because it was unexpected.
It was as if Wile E. Coyote had painted a tunnel. And Bugs Bunny had painted the fake tunnel and Wile E. Coyote had gone smashing into it. Yeah. It was like that.
That was crazy. That was very crazy.
Yep.
And I told you that the guy who ended up getting pushed into the pillar had pulled his hamstring before the match even started.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought I mentioned that.
No. How did you find that out?
He mentioned it on Twitter after the fact. Lindsay Dorado.
That's rough. That's rough when that happens.
He was coming. He was coming to the ring, and I guess he did like a leap over the ropes into the ring. And when he landed, he pulled his hamstring.
Oh God, that's brutal.
But you wouldn't have known.
No, I couldn't tell. Good on him. Wow.
Will Ospreay's the king of unnecessary movement.
Unnecessary flipping.
Red flag.
He has so many tattoos on his arm that his arms look a different race than his face. Like or the back of his head, or is it, right? Don't they?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I want to see them up close. I want to know what they're... I'm fascinated by people's ink.
Sleeve tattoos?
Just ink in general. Like, I'm always fascinated by what people have. By the way, Brendan and I are planning our matching tattoos. So suggestions are welcome for our matching tattoo.
Yeah,
comments. Yeah.
Appropriate.
Yes. Or not. Yeah, we have to figure out what we're going to get. And where.
Yeah.
Again, appropriate.
Maybe we'll show it.
Maybe. Wouldn't it be funny if it was like on our big toes? Like,
or maybe you have to go to our Patreon to find.
Right. Our fans only.
Only fans.
Only fans. Fans only. Only fans. Fans. A couple beverages in. You know how I do. So fans.
Fans.
We're into chanting recently, by the way. It's our new
Just
thing.
anything.
Just anything. Yep. Except it's easier if it has one syllable.
Correct.
Right? Like tattoos doesn't work. Like
No.
tattoos.
It sounds like too much effort.
Drink. Right? You know, if that works.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's happening with their heads there?
They were headbutting.
He's got him by the hair.
Trying to get a big top rope move, your favorite spot.
Oh. Ooh. That's a coccyx breaker. That's what they should call that move.
The coccyx breaker.
The coccyx breaker.
Well,
I love the it's almost like I bet he can break dance. Because he does like those things.
Twirly.
Well, the head like if you think about somebody who's breakdancing and they stop in those positions with their head sort of on the ground and their body's up in the air
Contorted.
doing something interesting, and then they pull out of it. He does that when he's kicking out of something.
Like maybe a half moon or a quarter moon with his body or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ugh. I hate his pants so much. I just hate, like, who let him wear those? I can tell you right now, that was fun. I can tell you right now, he does not have a girlfriend.
Well, he has a wife.
Wait, did he have a wife when he was doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe he's been married to the same woman for like 20 years.
I was just going to say, then they've been married a really long time. Like, they either hadn't met yet or were married for a really long time for her to allow him to wear those pants. Right? So you have, like, the beginning time where you have no woman to tell you that you look ridiculous, right? Then you have the sort of beginning time where you care about each other and, you know, you sort of help each other look your best. And
right.
you try to look your best for the other person. And then so much time passes, you're like, if you want to look like a clown, you know, just go ahead. And you just sort of shake your head. That must be where he's at, because those are terrible pants. Are they going butt to butt? I really just thought of like the filthiest, dirtiest thing that I was going to say, and I'm actually not going to say it. It's that bad, but I'm going to tell you afterwards.
All right.
Sorry, guys, can't do it. Brendan's mom watches. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Do you hear the owl hooting, by the way, outside? There's an owl hooting.
Are you sure it's not my laugh?
No, there's an owl hooting outside.
I don't hear it.
Wee!
Oh, these announcers are...
It just did it.
No, I think it's the laptop.
It is not. There is an owl hooting. Can't believe you don't hear it.
I don't.
Did Ospreay win?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I'm glad Ugly Pants didn't win. All right, so here's the irony. I know this is a really good match. I know people came to see this.
Yep.
I can see that they're skilled fighters. I'd give it a B-.
Well, that's more generous than I thought you were going to.
It didn't hold my interest.
I could tell.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but I don't know. I think you've got to be able to get the person engaged in your story.
Yep. No, that makes sense.
And I just wasn't. And I was very distracted by the bad pants.
Yeah, and the owl, the mystery owl.
It's not a mystery just because you can't hear it. It's either an owl or a whippoorwill. But it's definitely a bird.
I've never heard of a whippoorwill before. Are you rolling your eyes?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Which, by the way, I realized as I was rolling them that I'm wearing these ridiculous pigtails. And that must look like, I don't know, like I'm a petulant 10-year-old,
come on.
Yeah. Anyway, I will not be wearing these next time. This was a one-time wrestling hair. They keep tickling my ears. Wrestling hair thing. So, next time Brendan's going to have his beard in multiple ponytails and elastics for his wrestling beard.
Okay.
Family's not. Okay, on that note, cheers. I'm drinking faster than you. That bodes well for next episode.
Wait, no, you're not. You're going to pound that? Oh, my God.
Yes, I am. Drink, 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 drink.
Fade out.
We'll see you next time.